strong edge.
Goodness. The kids don't read rules, dude. Rip.
Yo, Colossus.
Hello.
Yo.
When are you gonna play? When is Graf gonna play against RIS?
Right now.
Yeah, invite me, Colossus. Please.
Yeah, invite Ham, me, and Money.
Oh, Rafex Shadows invite me. Okay.
We're streaming.
Is this it? Yeah,
Alright,
this
go on,
is it.
started.
Alright, I already did. I started it like a minute
Can
ago.
you invite me, Money?
Alright,
Sure.
so...
If I can I get
Second.
promoted?
Okay.
Second was here.
Wait,
Just get Char in here.
wait, Colossus.
They know to invite Char.
Money, ask him to get promoted, please.
You can tell him Colossus is right here.
Wait, is Colossus, are you promoted?
No. Who wants to invite Nicholas? Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we needed
Hold on.
Kashar.
Yeah, they're waiting for Kashar. I'll go tell them to just invite you then.
Alright.
They
Alright,
kind of.
It already
He's not here right now.
I don't know where he's at. Alright. We're good. We're on.
But I still need an invite.
No, I'm not promoted.
Okay, we're good. I'm here. And I was removed.
Ham, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
Talk about these lineups really quick. RIS has Big M, King Arius, Hander, Freen, and Pendler. Looks like they're probably going to be running 2 pistols and 2 EE3s.
Alright, Nicholas, they hate you, so no.
Oh,
Alright.
it's Big
And
M.
then on the other
yeah,
side we got Wrath. I'd
Just
like
invite
to
Kashar.
see
Oh yeah.
Symphonic play over Bonnie.
I told
But
Big
this
M
lineup
last
looks
time he
pretty
wanted
strong
to
going
stream that
into
he's
this
not allowed
match
to,
here.
so I guess.
I'll come into the stream.
Like, he didn't want me to stream Colossus.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
We
We'll
can
get you
end
in
it
on the
right
next one.
Colossus, he didn't want me to stream.
So first map here is going to be Drop Zone.
Alright,
So
Nicholas,
Wrath
be
or
quiet.
RIS?
Nicholas, be quiet. Thank you.
Definitely looking to see Wrath take a huge advantage here. I have played RIS in the past in public pickup games, and this is one of the maps they do struggle on. But we'll see if they are able to capitalize on Wrath's mistakes and come up with some sort of game plan here. I like to see some smoke grenades come out, maybe some cyclers.
I can tell you right now, we're probably gonna get some scout pistol action in this one.
From who? RIS?
Funny dinosaur, I'm guessing. Nope, Wrath.
Oh my god.
Bonnie Dinosaur, good old
How
Bitsy.
old is Mijo? Mijo, or whatever.
It's me.
What do you guys think of this? Who do you guys take in this
Mijo.
one? I'm thinking it's gonna go to 3 maps.
You sound like quite young.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
probably
3 maps,
taking...
I give it a rest.
Yeah, I might give it to RIS. Just because they're much stronger team on cargo. They've played with each other for a long time.
That's true.
And they have a huge advantage on Carbonite with those pistols.
I really don't know. I just know it's probably gonna go 3 maps.
I know it's gonna go to Palace Garage. That map's gonna be 50-50. I think it's going to go to Palace Garage, and then we're probably going to see who can defend the droids best on that map.
Forces are capturing the escape pod.
Take this series.
It's gonna be
These are two teams.
definitely and I think Cargo is gonna get IRS. No doubt.
Definitely two teams that have been active. They've all been practicing a lot lately. So this is going to be a really fun match to watch. Looks like Mayo fought the best trades here, and Rat's getting a...
Omijo gets the triple. Nice play. Can you tell that Big M as well?
Yeah, Miho's going off.
Count two of them, they're making a push towards pod. Will they make it? No. Not with Shadows. Another one's trying to get on the pod.
And they're making this.
Same, he got taken out. First pod
Easy
goes
pod
Rat.
cap here.
Wait, who's hosting that match?
5 straight kills.
Alright.
Is it RIS?
IRS definitely needs to get on this pod break and try to get it set up. Which they did. Let's see if they can hold it.
Omijo's going 6-0. He's doing really well.
That's probably one of the hardest pods to recapture in the game.
It's also a hard pod to plan, so let's see what happens. A single thermal imploder can make a big difference.
Miho's yet to go down. He's 6-0. He's playing really good right now for his team.
Rat's gonna go in for a claim. Got it.
Escape pod will soon be in our hands.
Got him. We have a 2v2 action up here in this pod. Now, alright, let's get cleared out. We got two pushing, Handler and King pushing. We got a trade, Renegade, still half health. Fighting off King here, just a pure gunfight.
Big M does not see Miho here. Big M's gonna get taken out. Negative pod. Miho's going 8-0 right now. If you're gonna let this guy just slay the team, you might as well just give up now. You got to get kills on this team here. Be able to get this capture.
Another easy pot for Wrath.
Really easy pod.
Another pod is touched down. Let's get it.
IRS seems to be going for kills. I don't see any of them going for the pod. Oh, there we go. One of them is King.
Yeah, RS has good rotation here. Hander coming up with a huge two-piece here for his team.
Okay.
Miho finally goes down.
Shadows takes down King near the outskirts of the map. And a trade between Pembler and Shadows. However, pod control has gone over to Wrath.
Yeah, Wrath looking to take control over this over here.
I think one set up on bridge, but there's only one left, and we got 3 IRS members pushing on it. It's gonna get taken down. He got 1 kill. Shadows got 1 kill. The IRS members, they seem to not have very good communication. Nobody called out Shadows.
Looks like Shadows is gonna get a capture here.
Shadows could have been stopped. There were 3 IRS members near the pod when Shadows got a kill on their 4th member, and he was not called out. Got 2 IRS members on pod. They got the plane. The area seems to be controlled by IRS. We got 3 IRS members out here. They just took out Renegade. Shadows comes in, gets 1 pick. 2. We got 2 here pushing. This could be just trading.
RS has a really good setup here on the pod. Pendler's right on top. He gets a huge cycler there on Shadows and a 2-piece on Bonnie. That was huge. RS might just take the spot here.
Oh,
We got 2-man push, 2-man
Big
push.
kills
We're
here.
gonna claim from Miho. Go.
Huge kills from Miho. Again, coming in really big for the team there.
looks like Big M is still alive.
Yeah, Miho's not playing.
Looks like Big M is caught.
Nobody was guarding the pod from Wrath, however. They were all pushing onto the fellow enemies that were on the other side, and even the pod exposed. and a retouch was made.
Yeah, if RIS wants to win here, big M and Handerford have to come out a little bit stronger. They're those two key players that can change the match.
Pendler so far seems to be the main slayer. Is it enough?
Looks like that second pod's gonna drop. See if that team touches that.
No team is making a move for the second pod yet. They seem to be trying to keep the fighting at one location. We have King and Sirius
RIS is
going
gonna
for
focus on this
pod.
original pod.
Not for... Yep. We got one Wrath member about to touch the new pod.
The escape pod will soon be under our control.
RIS is gonna get this
just
ocean
got
pod
the
here.
kills they needed. They're gonna get this pod. Our partner spawn comes in from Wrath. Clutch. They were able to stop him.
Big
Will they
kill
get
by
it? Will they
Bonnie.
get it? 2v2. Oh, another kill from Renegade. And the
Oh,
last
Bonnie
kill,
going
they got the
huge.
pod.
So it looks like the key plays made were for Miho on the first two pods, and it looks like Bonnie was able to clean up on that third pod capture. Going to Wrath there. Shadows is looking really good right now at 18 and 9.
It's
Renegade's
75% completed on this pod. Seems like Wrath is gonna get another East pod. Barely in no contest on this fourth pod. I did not see a single push from IRS here.
That was an easy pod capture. Wrath there.
We've identified the position
So
of
the
another
final
escape
pod. There
pod.
is still time for a
We'll
comeback
run
from
as soon as
IRS, but they're gonna
possible.
have to really step up the current game.
This is one of the pods that they can get here if they pull out their pistols.
We have one set up on pod, another one is guarding the outside.
Looks like Wrath's gonna make a push for the pod here.
We got 3 Wrath members. Let's see if they can take him out. One on pod. Shadow's got it. We have 3-man push. But Andrew's coming from behind him. Will he able to make it in time and take him out?
RIS needs to spread out here.
This is very weird. Hander at some point was behind him, and had he rushed, he would have been able to flank Wrath successfully and get the kill. But Big N just did it. He's gonna shoot. He's gonna fire. One of them is, however, being shot from the side by Renegade, who just got a nice double.
Pendler needs to go for the pod here.
He's free, but he's about to get flanked. He's on it.
Pendler
He was not
could've
able
got
to get
that
the
pod.
claim. He was flanked. Yes, he could have. He needed to push in.
That was a big
faster.
mistake by Pendler to challenge and not rush that pod.
We're going
The big
to
M
use
go
that escape pod to the
brings
Imperial.
back life. It's a good team here.
We got 4-man defense right on that pod.
RS not looking good on this map.
We have 2 trying to push from the top, 3 trying to push from the top. If they can push it successfully through the right place, they're gonna make it. They're pushing in by themselves. That's one mistake. One of them are thinking how that was a mistake. They could have had that. They pushed it individually. I think a group push would have had it. That's a 5th pod goes to Wrath. First game goes to Wrath. 5-0 win.
Yeah, they just showed pure dominance there. Nothing that RS could do there to turn the match to their side. Key players for that match were definitely Miho. He basically captured those first 2 pods, setting the tone for the match there. He went 12-0 before getting gunned down by Big M. And on RIS, you had King Azarius making a lot of huge plays there for his team, but he just was not able to get the kills needed.
King
Any
of Church was
trades?
definitely the main OBJ player in that match.
Yeah.
Pendler was trying to hold down on the kills, but it simply was not enough to compete with the lane of the enemy team.
I would not count out RIS just yet. As we know, Cargo is their best game mode, and like I pointed out earlier, Carbonite is going to be a huge advantage to them.
I will say I do not think Wrath is that well prepared for Carbonite. It is a game mode that they also excel at, but let's see if, because of Iris map knowledge, they're able to take the upper hand, pull the right moves, pull the right callouts, and get the win.
If RIS wants to get the win here, we got to see Hander, Freen, and Big M go huge here. They have to at least go positive in their KD. Hander, Freen needs to push the cargo and have his team defend. I think he's one of the best in the game at pushing for the cargo. That's just my opinion.
He's definitely good at sneaking in, and I'm sure if we haven't seen a lot of that yet, we will soon.
A key player to look out for on cargo is Shadows. I taught the kid everything I know, and he's definitely going to be the vocal leader for their team on cargo. He's definitely going to be calling the shots and giving them the strategies needed. Try to get a shot in this next match.
Waiting for an invite. I need to send out those invites. Actually, I think IRS will be hosting this one. Yes, it should be IRS host, so
Yeah, RIS
we'll
would
be waiting for an
probably.
invite from them.
That was actually a really good match. Coming from Wrath. No lie, having RRS be on my team during SMR, I know how those guys play, and big maps such as Twilight Hawk is not a map they like, especially for drop zone. So, I mean, those are one of those maps where you have to really go over it and over and over and over again so you feel comfortable playing it.
Once you guys get promoted, please send over an invite.
Alright.
Send who?
Alright, I got an invite. I'll put my invite on. My man, Red Blue Rock.
Looks like RS is making a sub change here. They're going to sub out Pendler for Red Blue Rock. I do agree with this. It's another pistol player to their advantage that they can use. Carbonite.
Come
Pendler
on,
wasn't
promote
doing
us. We
so
gotta
hot
get
last
Kachar
game.
in here.
I can go to the party and tell him to invite Kashar.
Yeah, please.
All right.
I was removed.
Seems like a mistake was made. Remake it on this way.
One of these things that I thought about when making up this multi-mode format was the ability for a team to come back from a defeat like that, especially on their favorite game mode. It's still gonna kind of get to your head if you get 5-0'd like that, and we'll see what RS can do.
Alright, I just got invited.
I have a feeling that if Wrath loses this one, we're going to see a substitution from Wrath. We might actually get to see it right now. We might see a substitution in Wrath, and I believe Bonnie might be removed. And in his place, we might be seeing Wrath Cook going into this game.
Oh.
Yes, we will. There it is. They backed out.
Is that Symphonic's account?
Yes, that is Symphonic.
Okay, that's what I wanted to see on the first map. Their full manpower.
Ideally, X whatever would be the full powerhouse team. However, since he is in Puerto Rico, he will not be participating in many months.
Who's
So
in Puerto Rico?
Don't sleep on X whatever.
Yeah, X whatever's in Puerto Rico, so he won't be playing again in a few months, sadly.
What's he doing over there, swimming?
He lives there, so he probably won't get power in a few months.
Rip. Damn.
We were scared a bit for a while because we didn't know if he was alive or not, but he was able to send a message, which definitely relieved us. Because he does live in a very vulnerable area, but he's okay, and he'll be joining us once he gets power back, which hopefully will be in a few months. So by the time Battlefront 2 comes out, we'll see the return of that particular player.
Yeah.
Surprise entry.
Hopefully you saved his Cronus from the.
What are you talking about? The
there.
steering wheel.
Oh, yeah, he's steering.
Yeah, he uses. Yeah, he uses a modded steering wheel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can you guys invite me back in? Please.
I'm not promoted.
Should be inviting Kashar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
There we go. Appreciate that.
I believe Wrath might be deciding on who will be substituted out, although in my opinion, based on the previous match, it is a no-brainer. Let's see what they end up choosing.
Honestly, they should just go into it with the people they played with. They were looking pretty good. Why would you sub out after 5-0ing somebody?
Well, you do need to realize that I do believe Wrath is also very well aware that IRS specialty is cargo. They might be trying to strengthen up. Might not want to be taking any risks.
As long as Shadows and Renegade play, we should see somebody really good match here. Here's Shadows.
I've been promoted. Seems like it's my turn to start inviting Wrath members. Invite sent.
It was probably the wrong faction. I don't like how they exited. They could have just switched teams.
Backed out. Seems like we're gonna see some Wrath Cook action in this one. We have it, both lineups. Bonnie has been substituted by Wrath Cook, also known as Symphonic.
All right, we're finally getting started here, huh?
We are.
Ooh, cargo, carbonite freezing chambers. Like I was saying earlier, this is probably one of my favorite maps to play on cargo in the DLC world. What do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite maps. I love it. I like how it's a lot harder for teams to play defense, just because of the spawns that you get.
Tight corners, tight alleyways. One misplay could change the whole game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot
And
of
I can
different star
understand.
cards are used. It's fun.
Yeah, I can understand why players may not like this map, but it's a map, one of those maps where you just have to familiarize yourself, play it a lot, and get used to how you play in order for you to really enjoy this map. So, I don't know.
There is just one cargo route that I recommend on this map. It's going through the tubes.
It would appear to be definitely the quickest route,
Yeah.
but it's also
Going through
very
the
easy to get
tubes
trapped in
middle.
there.
But that's what you have to do is control that middle room. If you can do that car match and take care of your base, you're good.
Can baby come back?
Let's see if we
And
can
it
see
is
any.
time.
Do you guys see any unusual hands being run here?
That's what I'm trying to look at.
No,
right
I
now.
see King Azarius with an SC, and I see Big M with an E11 as usual. Hander Freen's going to be running a DH.
Enter the enemy
These are
base
hands for
and
our
recover the
eyes.
cargo boxes they've stolen from
I
the
see
enemy.
barrages and ion grenades. We might be seeing a C-87 from Miho at some point.
Red Blue Rock
So
has,
RIS is not using one E3. This should be cool.
Blue
fun to
Rock has
watch
a
here.
laser trip mine.
2 DH-17s on RIS, one E11, and one SC-14C. That's cool.
So Miho, instead of going in
And
for
now-
the cargo, he goes in for a fight.
Hander has a clear route to this cargo. No
However,
members of
Miho
RAS
has the
near the
cargo.
cargo.
Miho seems to have the cargo.
Yeah, it
and
might be a
going
trade
towards
here.
his. It seems like a trade. However,
Great kill
Red
by
Blue
Hander.
Rock was waiting for
Great
him.
kill by Red Blue
Brad
Rock.
returned
Oh
the
my
Brad
gosh, Red
cargo.
Blue Block with a huge return.
Huge return.
Let's see if Big Gun gets his clutch. He doesn't get the clutch.
Shadows
Good
able to
play by
return that
Red
as
Blue
well.
Rock, though.
Shadows with another nice kill. Oh,
I like,
I see it. The C-87 came out.
I like the decision making done by both teams. Both teams
Neo
knew that,
able to just get a couple kills with the CA.
both teams knew that, hey, we're gonna have to stay behind, and you guys are just gonna have to do your thing in order for us to get this cargo back. We can't afford
Another
for it to be
CA
a
kill.
chase.
Previously against some other teams, we have seen the CA being quite effective on this map if used correctly. See what's gonna happen here.
I'm seeing some good chemistry with Miho and Cook.
RS is looking solid here.
Solid push. Let's see if they can get it in. Shadows
Shadows
pushing.
gonna push out.
He gets
Go
taken
down by
out.
King.
Like I pointed out earlier, guys, Hander Freen
Big
is
game
starting
with the
that
flanks.
cargo really well. I like what he's doing here, waiting for his team to spawn
Taking out
in,
by
waiting for the other two to help him as well.
And, you know, a lot of players feel like with the cargo, you gotta run with it and keep going, but sometimes staying
RIS
still.
has 4 DH-17s right now. You guys,
King Sarah's making a push. Gets taken out by Miho. We still have 2 IRS members in there. We have 1 RAF member sitting right on the base. I don't know what he's doing.
Or
Doesn't seem to be much.
DH-17.
Another one seems to be flanking from behind.
got melted by the DH.
I see Wrath Renegade making a push. 2 Wrath members making a push onto the cargo. The cargo is on the floor.
Ooh, Miho with a huge kill though. Shadows is running a C-87 now.
We have no, it's still there. Shadows did not return it and had the chance. Huge misplay.
Yeah, huge misplay from Shadows going for kills there.
However,
Looks like
Shadows
Miho's
did get
gonna be
spawn.
Neo's going to be getting a double here.
He
We're getting
does, however,
taken
get
out.
taken out.
Huge kill from Red Blue Rock. Hander's the only one alive there.
However,
Miho got the
Ref
huge
Cook
return.
is able. No, Miho did get to return. Almost got taken out by a turret. We have a lot of excess in this particular area.
Symphonic's going 10 and 2 right now. Pretty good start from him.
Yeah, well, he seems to be in the right positions in the right places. He's not pushing too much.
Yeah, he is primarily a good cargo player. Probably one of the strongest on our team.
Okay, we have Shadows taking the cargo straight through middle. However, there's oh, there we go. He got taken out by RS. We got 2 RS members in middle. Are they gonna get the return? No, they're fighting it out.
RS is getting some really good
Hunter
trades
needs
here
to
in the
back
middle.
off. He's going to get taken out. He is overwhelmed.
We've taken the cargo. Return it to base safely.
We have 3 IRIS members near the door trying to block it here. We got 1 push. King is serious. Miho was able to successfully get it. He's pushing. He seems to have
Miho
dropped
looks like
the
he's gonna get this
C87.
here.
He's gonna get it in. He got 1 IRIS member. Will he make it? He did not got the point. 6-4. The lead goes to Wrath.
You should expect to see some defense here from Wrath. For at least a couple minutes.
Now before Hunter does get the cargo once, he literally gets taken out by Renegade.
The rebels have returned their cargo.
You gotta remember where the other teams are spawning. If you're a cargo runner, it seems as though Hannah didn't know where they were spawning from.
I agree. In my opinion, he seemed to walk into 3 enemies. That was not gonna end good. Renegade very low here. He was able to regen and with assistance from Miho.
Miho
was
just
able
got a
to clean out the
3-piece.
entire team.
Yeah, Miho's got a cargo capture for his team and he's going 14-8. Coming out really strong.
In both games, Miho seems to have had incredible plays. On the other side, we have Handers seeming to hold down. He's going positive and seems to be the main cargo runner. So let's see.
I think Miho's trying to
He's
go
able
down as the best 12-year-old to ever play Battlefront, you guys.
Nah,
I think you're right.
it's Puffy.
You think it's Puffy?
Hell no.
At one point in time, MJ Kills was like 13 and he used to rape people.
Oh yeah.
We have the cargo. Get it
I thought
back
MJ
to
Kills
base.
was still 13.
Yes.
Nice kill from Renegade. Oh, we have 2 IRS right on it. Are they gonna take it? Or are they gonna go for the kill? One of them seems to be taking it. Is that Big M? He is not. He went for a pickup and the partner spawn. However, he seems to be doing the smarter play here since Wrath does have the cargo. We have 2 Wrath members in the middle guarding, but we do have 2 pushing from the side. We got Renegades and Shadows pushing onto the defending RS members. We got King Serious trying to defend it. And we have a push by Red Blue Rock,
RS
who is
able to
taking
get
it.
out of there.
He's gonna be meet up by the other Wrath members. Miho was taken out, so we do have a return and the possible push by Red Blue Rock. He's making his way towards the base. Will he make it?
Red Blue Rock he has a clear path.
Clear
RS
path.
just needs to get a couple
Going.
kills here.
They're about to be
This
shut
should be-
down. He got smart rocketed. Double
Symphonic
smart
with a
rocket from
huge
Wrath.
play. Oh,
Double smart
goodness.
rocket. Symphonic picks a double. Going
Yeah,
19 and
Symphonic's got
5.
19 and 5. Yeah, he's doing a lot for his team.
However, something that must be noticed, there is a difference. Although Wrath does seem to dominate in most gunfights, they're not dominating in the overall game itself. Only 6-4.
Return it to base safely.
Large difference from the previous 5-0 game.
Standard.
We'll see what happens. There is still a large possibility for IRS to make a comeback here. They have more than enough time. Will they make it? Red Blue Rocket will have
RS
to
keeps
step up the
getting
game.
these pulls here. They're just not going the right path. Again, they're gonna go this weird path. This path does take a long time here, and it allows Wrath to set up in their base.
And it's also very easy to block. We have 2 IRS members with 1 Wrath member. I don't think we got taken out. They push. We got 2 IRS members trying to clean up the base. Again with a good partner spawn, solid. King Serious
He's
is trying
gonna
to
meet
push right in front of
Shadows.
him. Big M is making a run for it. He's making a run for it. He can't get there. Big M
might have this. They have numbers. They need to push it now.
Oh, they got taken out by Renegade. Renegade with a nice clutch kill. Are they gonna take it? No, they got taken out. Renegade with another clutch kill. Red Bull Rock, they do not have numbers now. And a disruptor at home.
Symphonic with a huge kill.
Oh no, he's gonna get it. Oh, he got taken out.
Oh wow, RIS actually made it.
RIS actually made it. 1 point. The game is tied, but immediately Symphonic retaliates by grabbing the cargo. Is on his way. He got taken out by Red Bull Rock, who just got the. They just turned. We do, however, still have 2 RAF members inside their base. Will they take and make a push in order to bring the game back to 6-4?
I gotta watch that again. I have no idea what happened. It looked like Symphonic returned it, but somebody rolled in with the cargo at the same time. I don't know what just happened there.
So
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Does the game just glitch out?
Yeah, it glitched because Miho had it, and then
that was
King
wild.
was taking it. He took it from him when he got
Miho is bringing it in.
It's like he took his cargo from his hands or something. I don't know what just happened there. That was crazy.
So
that was
one thing I did notice
from RIS.
It did appear to be a misplay from Wrath in that one. They failed to kill.
Oh, and Hander gets a huge kill. Hander needs to push out, and they can get another cap here.
However, Wrath did just get a point then.
Yeah.
Symphonic making a
name for himself. Needs to turn around. They got numbers. RIS is going to get another capture here. Getting this trade.
I like how Miho is playing because really smart.
We're going to get another trade.
Oh, this is getting sweaty.
This game is really exciting right now. Let's see what's going on. And if we see RIS is not needing to win the gunfight, but they're winning the ones that count.
Exactly.
RS is actually, it seems as though they're getting a lot comfortable and more comfortable with the map. And you can tell by the way they're playing, they're not taking their time anymore. They're going the routes that they want to go, and they're getting the kills that they want to get. So.
And like I pointed out earlier before the match, Big M and Handerfreen had to have a big match, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. Handerfreen's going 22-15, Big M's going 19-16, and
nice
Handerfreen's just getting these. Handerfreen's getting these great pulls.
We have 1 Wrath member in the RS base. Will he be able to pick it up? Should be hiding in a partner spawn. He does. He did try to get seen by Hunterfire. We have another pickup. It was stopped by Renegade.
The defense is really trying to get Miho and Cook out of that room, but Miho is staying alive as much as possible to give him the spawns on defense. RS is going to have to clear them out in order for them to get his escort.
Oh, you see Symphonic emoting. I don't know about that. You're tied up.
They do, however, have the cargo now and are pushing towards their base. They did take the long route, which is unexpected.
Yeah, they're taking the longest route.
That they could have gone through the middle. It was clear.
Yeah, it just shows a little inexperience from Miho. But it can't cost them here as RS is set up in their base.
We have 4 RS members set up. We have Miho trying to clear them out. We have a push from Shadows and Renegade. Seems like Wrath is about to clear up their own base, but will they be able to protect their cargo carrier?
All 4 still in RS. RS is able to get that huge return there.
Clutch return.
And RS has the cargo.
They were, however, taken out by a overwhelming force. But they're still making a push. They have not given up at all. RIS continues to push in. Hander being able to get into that base successfully. Will they be able to switch this up, or will we have a repeat of this?
We have 1 minute and 20 seconds left for one of the teams to get it.
That is definitely enough for it. That is definitely enough to bring in a cargo. But will they be able to play it well enough? Seems like both teams are holding on their own. They're holding their bases down.
Coming in for
they're stopping when it counts.
Renegade's coming around trying to get a flank here. He might just be able to get that flank.
We do, however, see a 4-man defense on the IRS base, so this will be hard to break through. However, it seems like we might just get that. Oh, nope.
Renegades. Shadows is gonna pull it. Shadows has enough time here, you guys. He knows what he needs to do.
So will he be able to do it? Somehow he just got knowledge back. I don't think this is gonna happen. We think we're gonna have to go back into this map once again.
Yeah.
It's truly an exciting game. We see Miho making a push for it, but he's being very reckless. However, at this point, I do not think he has enough time to bring it back. They might just be going for kills now. 15 seconds, gonna have a repeat.
Stormtroopers are in possession of the cargo.
Both teams have the cargo, but I do not think there is enough time. That would be it. 5-5. Incredible play from Hunter Fire.
Hander went huge for his team. He carried RIS. To be honest, he got clutch returns. He pulled the cargo, I think 3 times there. And good play from Wrath. Just a little bit of inexperience there and poor showmanship, emoting, and chasing kills actually cost them the game there. They had full control of that, but they weren't able to capitalize.
I think what happened after they got their first pull, they weren't focused too much on defense. I think it's important for a team that after you get that first pull, you want to play defense for a certain amount of time to let them know that we're not going nowhere. We just got this and we're going to man our ground. They didn't do that. They had 2 on defense and then 2 more went out on offense. And they were able to sneak back in and get the kills that they needed, RIS, and get the score eventually. And that went... It was like that throughout the match. It was back-to-back, and then it became a tie. So, just a heads up. Any cargo team that gets a pull, you play defense right after. Because they're coming for you.
Exactly. They're going to try to get that counter pull.
Yeah, that was
That's
still
why
a
I
great
like to
game.
when you score a cargo, I always like to have one of the members from the same team waiting for that next pull. It works.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, guys. Now we get a chance to see round 2. It's overtime, baby. Let's see what RIS and Wrath does differently going into this match.
We might be seeing more aggressiveness because first team to get a point will get a win.
I definitely saw Wrath being a little bit more aggressive, but it seems to me that our RIS also was playing more strategic because honestly, Wrath has a good gun game. So if RIS to really get through and be a potent,
will that be a good move in such a small map?
I think definitely. I mean, you have the E11 being such a killer weapon, especially without trace. It's almost a 2-hit weapon if you get critical shots on them, and definitely on the headshot. So I mean, it's a cornered map. Like there's so many corners. The E11 is a good move. You want a fast shooting weapon anyway. DH is probably the gun of choice. You definitely want to use the gun that you feel comfortable with. That's what matters the most. Renegade sees that there's nobody there, doesn't know.
Sonic is inside of RS's base right now. He's sneaking in there waiting for a partner spawn. He's not pulling, he's not challenging either. Now they know he's there. He's able to get the partner spawn. There's 2 members of Wrath inside of RS's base right now. It looks like Miho's gonna get the pull. Let's see what shot he takes.
He almost went
Nice
wide open
defense
and
there
quick
from
move from
RS.
defense. Quick move. Able to successfully get it. I'm seeing a push from Wrath Shadows, who is hiding in their base.
Oh,
just
nice shot from Shadows. Shadows pulling out the DH here.
DH.
Looks like Shadows is gonna pull middle. I like this.
Yeah, it seems like he might just get that the way it
However,
looks.
we see a counter pull
He
from
needs,
Hander, who is taking
he
a
needs
long
to wait a
way.
little bit for his team to regroup there.
Hander should be pushing out. He cannot stop this. He needs to
Oh
get
no,
the counter.
Shadow's got it.
Shadow's got it, but however,
That's a
Hander does
that's
have the cargo. And he is being well escorted. However, I do not see any IRS members in the base. If they are
And
not
Shadow's
quick,
left the
Wrath could
match.
get in here.
The Shadows know that sudden death. There's no sudden death.
I do not think so. I believe they believe it is a sudden death.
Shadow just left. GG, guys.
That's
And Wrath members are all leaving.
that's very unfortunate for Wrath.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a win for RIS here. I'm gonna have to look up the rules.
Rip.
Wasn't not sudden death.
Okay,
I do
that's-
believe Wrath.
That's GG, isn't it? Because it's insta kill. Or
No, it's
It's
not
not
sudden
sudden
death anymore.
whatever. Well, they
Yeah,
all
they
just
took
left.
Yeah.
I know. I think RIS can call
when
a win
did they-
right here, but
When
it's up
did
to
they
them.
change it? I thought it was sudden death.
You guys
Isn't
gotta
a
read the
tie is
rules.
Sudden death, isn't it?
Nah, they took out sudden death in the new rules.
You guys gotta read the rules. Shadows should know that too.
Stormtroopers have the cargo box.
Rip.
Great leadership from Wrath.
Bonnie, you're the man, dude.
No, Shadows is the one that said it was GG. I was like, I didn't know. I thought it was, but whatever.
Well, we'll see if it's a W for you guys, but I mean,
They can call it. Let's see whether they do.
they could call it, yeah.
If I was IRS, I would call it. Seems like a lack of knowledge from Wrath. Let's see what happens. Gotta say, that's a very interesting turn of events.
Bum bum bum. Oh, Colossus is streaming on his thing. I wonder I heard something twice.
You shouldn't be able to hear the streams.
Looks like RIS is calling an automatic win.
There we go. Some might call it poor sportsmanship, but no.
Nah, that's the
Acknowledge
smart way.
Wrath, it's their
That's the
fault.
smart way.
Yep,
Yep.
smart way. Easy one.
Yeah, once I saw Shadows go AFK after he scored, I knew it was bad.
So, looks like map 3. Goody.
Yes. First map 3 for Wrath. If IRS has been practicing map 3, we might just see IRS take the win again.
I don't know. I don't really see RS play Droid Run. I still give it a Wrath.
I would still give it to Wrath in terms of, you know,
'Cause it's your
how
team,
we're seeing the
low-key.
gunfights go.
Actually,
Shadows has invited me.
Shadows is hosting.
Who said actually?
I'm reading rules here.
Quiet hamburger. I just want to see it.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
Carry
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. No, 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 no.
If a drop zone map ties, the same map is replayed immediately with the same factions. If a droid run map ties, it's replayed immediately with the same factions. If a cargo map ties, the map is replayed immediately with the same factions in a sudden death fashion. The next team to score wins the map.
Rip.
This means that the team who scores reads 6 on the scoreboard first wins regardless of where their cargo is.
Wow.
Should
That's a W.
we notify them?
Nah, let them
Yeah.
play. I say let them play. Let them play, dude. Let them play.
It's a 5v5. It's a 5v5.
Let them play.
Hey, they're trolling.
I want to see this.
They're trolling, bro.
Let's just go with it. Hey, who are you guys again? I don't know y'all. Oh well. Lack of knowledge from both teams. Rip. Let's just get going.
Actually, might have been like I think this
I just
is
played both
this,
teams.
yeah.
Hold on, let me send this. I'm gonna send this image to both of them right now before they start all this shit.
Nah. Let them play.
Man. Yeah, Shadows knew what he was doing.
To be fair, I did mention at some point when the match was starting how it was sudden death. However, you did correct me, so I simply stood down, seeing as the games. I didn't say anything.
Drop zone is
I just wanted to see them
replayed.
go
Dread
against
run
each other.
replayed. This one isn't.
What do you want, Dominic?
As the door opens, it marks the initiation of one epic droid run
Now, I
game
have a question.
5v5.
How come, if it's a sudden death, but both cargos are in session
Yeah, that is
or
true.
being escorted, how come it's not considered, you know, like it has to be a first to win, but I mean, if both teams have the cargo,
LT, are you playing Ghostbusters?
it could be a possible trade no matter who gets the first point.
Dominic,
I
you
don't,
can stop now.
That droid back.
I don't understand that.
Dominic, if you don't stop, I'm
We
gonna
have
get
Raph holding
the
two
RCI address.
droids right now. They're playing it out. They're not giving an inch.
Because Shadows had the cargo, and he scored first, but their cargo was also taken away, and they were about to get the score themselves.
Who's playing that music?
However,
dude?
the
And we
rules,
wouldn't have known how that played.
however, the rules do mention that it's the first team to get 6-4, regardless of what happens.
Yeah, it did say regardless of where the cargoes are.
Even if, almost at the same time, the other team does get the cargo. First one to get 6 was Raph.
The droids have been acquired.
And
But
Raph
they
is
won't have
already
to
getting
replay it.
points.
Acquire the droid. Seize the others.
Iris needs to move in quickly to stop this. And they did. Got 18%, 0.
Who's playing that crap?
Ghostbusters or last one?
Yeah, just mute LT over. That's what I did.
Yeah, I'm doing. Fucking Mexican. Well, that's what I am, so what the fuck's the point? Well, he's like a real Mexican. I'm not from where he's from. I'm born in the US. That's growing.
Big aim with a nice double. Iris is holding 2 droids right now. However, we do see Raph trying to make a push. Try to make a push, but gets taken out from behind by Hander. That Big M seriously holding down B here. Great defense on their part. Raph does seem to be close on C-Pod, trying to make a
Get a mute too, bro.
defensive push here. We do see one person pushing out. This is Raph Cook about to get A.
Did the streamer mute LTO yet?
Yeah, why?
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure.
Losing ground.
He's
Regain
annoying.
that droid.
Please try.
So right now, Raph is actually holding down both droids at each of the spawn locations. As I say this, they are able to get A. RIS gets A.
Due to circumstances, I can't talk strategy about this map until this group stage is done. So I won't be commentating too much here.
We lost the droid. Let's turn this
I think we can
around.
still typically mention what's going on.
Rip.
I personally believe that holding middle droid is crucial.
Yep. Especially here.
Because it is such an open area where travel between droids is very simple, holding the middle droid is crucial. Absolutely. Nice cycle from Pemper. Impressive. He was able to headshot Bunny Dinosaur on a turret through a curtain.
If I'm RIS, I'm trying to hold C with the guns that they use. I'm trying to hold C and B.
Yeah.
Maybe give somebody a flank to go A every so often.
And now Wrath is trying to make a move towards getting Droid A. It seems like Shadows is trying to make a better move here by taking it easy and slow. If you look at Cook, he's going to go ahead and try to get the flank. Because I feel like RRS is not flanking enough. They're trying to go through the middle, and they're getting caught in the middle too much. Well, Cook is going to be staying up on the flank side on the left, in that little hallway there.
However,
Ooh,
Hander
Sander
did just take him out,
teabagging.
and we did some teabagging from Hander in retaliation to Cook's emoting. Ooh,
Good
Damn.
double kill by King right there, getting B.
nice picks.
Now,
Now
RIS
RIS
looks to be
now-
getting both droids here. It looks like they're going to be pushing.
What RIS is going to have to do is take care of those flanks. King's doing a good job staying on that left side in that hallway, watching that hallway, but Shadows is now able to go around them and try and get the droid A.
However, we do see two IRS members guarding that same hallway. 2v1, Red Blue Rock takes out Shadows.
That was great map awareness. I can imagine the call out that King gave on that one.
So far, each
Wrath
team
is leaving
taking
C
out.
vulnerable here, which I don't agree with.
Droid seized.
Now you see
However, I
no
do-
fallback on defense. Okay.
IRS did not capitalize on that.
Yeah, they didn't.
Over here, we see Hander holding a strong defense on A. Not letting
These
his
laser
side
trip
go
mines
that
are
good.
pretty effective. It at least lets you know where the enemy is if they do blow them up.
I believe a well-placed laser trip mine on B is very valuable. And we see all three pods claimed by Wrath. The points are going up. IRS need to step in quickly and get that back. They're being held off by Wrath on all three pods. They need to make a quick push or this might
They're
just be
getting
it.
shut down here.
Yes.
From the map control
we
I see, I
Wrath
think there might be 100 out here.
Yeah.
They can't get any kills on A.
We got two pushing on A, but we have two
Looks
Wrath
like
members
he's gonna
defending
stop
A.
the bleeding.
Or will he? He was not successful. We have two Wrath
Oh.
members right on A. That's gonna be it. We're looking at 100 over
Huge
here.
kills by Wrath.
So, if we see what
No,
happens,
they're able
I
to stop the bleeding at B.
We captured a droid. Keep it up.
They also got C to maintain that stopping. Just keep the stopping power
It's
going.
never over on Red Run.
Yeah, they
Correct,
just need
they
a
still
minute and
have
30
enough
seconds
time.
to take it over.
I try to tell everybody that, man. Came
They
back
need
from
to
99 to
find
0
dominance.
once
Did you really?
against A-Pod. Yes, sir.
That's pretty embarrassing.
droid. Reacquire it.
But the other team agreed.
Seems like Wrath understands the situation. They're staying by B as much as possible. Shadows try to go for A, but Pendler gets some good kills. Did he get the kill on Renegade? No, he doesn't. Now they're going to go ahead and get A to try and shut him down.
Oh,
They have 2 minutes.
IRS almost gets all three of them. However, Wrath was able to take
Droid
back B.
recovered. Capture the rest.
Now they're going to have to take over all 3 of them and
In a few
keep
seconds. Yep, and keep
Wrath.
it.
Like, they're going to have to keep Wrath spawn trapped or something in order for them to take all 3 pods and then come back from 0 to 90. All they need is a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Let's
looks
see,
like
will it
Rat's
happen?
gonna.
Time is
Nope.
running out.
Captured the droids.
And we have it. Oh, yeah, that is it, folks. Another win for Wrath. A full game mode win. We're talking droid run, cargo, and drop zone. Very unexpected. I do believe this is the first occurrence where teams will hold.
The rebel shuttle the droid.
Well,
It said that they're getting all 3 pods right now, 3 droids, but
Oh,
Here
we do
comes
some
the comeback,
points, but it
guys.
will not be enough. That is not enough time, unfortunately.
I don't know if you know, Colossus. After you claim all 3 droids and the percentage goes, it goes over the clock. So you can come back with that, like at least 5 seconds on the clock.
We've secured a droid. Excellent work.
So don't get your hopes up too, buddy.
Yeah, not yet.
Let's see.
they
You can see
captured
Rat's
C.
losing
They're in
control
a better
here.
position.
Losing control of C.
RS just needs to push up now or never, and they need to realize
Capture
that.
C, King.
And he got the
Got
cap.
it. He got it.
He got it. It's just Miho's gonna stop
They
that.
stopped it.
Yeah, that wasn't good
That's
timing
gonna
by
be it. They're
RS.
gonna play defense. On C, it seems like this is good.
It was over last map, but that was a good match.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the 5v5 though.
Who are you gonna call?
Yeah, well,
Ghostbusters.
good game.
Seems like every single member on RIS was not able to go positive in this one. Solid effort by both teams. Good games for sure.
So, I'm guessing that second match got handled, right?
Yeah, pretty sure. It looked like Shadows was playing it the right way as well. He just ran straight to it. He didn't flinch. Look at like left, right. He just pretty much just went straight for the cap. And then he went AFK immediately. EP of the match there.
How you feeling after that match, man? Okay, Symphonic, thanks for joining us, man. I don't even know if I have him muted or unmuted. Let me check and see. Yeah, I have him muted. That's
His
amazing.
voice might not be shared. I can get him on
Symphonic.
right now.
But hold on.
I can't even hear him.
What?
Did y'all hear something?
I think I hear Scrub.
Playing for honor.
Nah, I know you use that modded wheel, so no.
5 minutes platinum tournament right now. Who won? Reverse Gaming, who won?
I'm not even gonna say
The
anything.
game.
Oh, you did some.
Oh, I
Wrath
think-
Cook one.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'll
Wrath
watch
Cook
the
is
game
better
after.
than Symphonic.
I'll watch the stream after.
Wow.
I think
Wrath
X
Cook? Oh,
Virus.
yeah, I
I
found
think
him, I
X1
forgot.
Virus is better than both of them though. So,
I kicked that guy off the stream, but
he's not. That dude was a goat. He was almost as good as Zaguri, dude.
who's that?
Alright, so yeah.
The girl.
Guess I can stop it now.